last callers, last chancers, 9-to-5ers, truckers, dancers, couple Chucks, Earns, and Chandlers with a whole lot of prayers unanswered. Whiskey by noon and beer before that. Southbound train on a hellbound track. Might just put 2 middle fingers up and throw one back. For all the people who ain't never felt at home, spinning on a rock and getting stoned. Yeah, this one's for the losers, the outcasts and the sinners. There ain't never been no winners. Let's hear it for the losers. Ain't got nowhere to fit in. There's a place you can always get in. You might be lonely, but you're never alone. You're right here where you're supposed to be. Right here with all the losers, the ones like you and the ones like me. My therapist is a good bartender. Heartbreakers and 2-month benders. Bad times that we can't forget and good times that we won't remember. Raise them up when we hear a sad song. Love the cry of a steel guitar. No way to change the way we are. This one's for the losers, the outcasts and the sinners. They ain't never been no winners. Let's hear it for the losers. Ain't got nowhere to fit in. There's a place you can always get in. You might be lonely, but you're never alone. You're right here where you're supposed to be. Right here with all the losers, the ones like you and the ones like me. If you're living like you got nothing to lose, there's a spot for you beside me on this stool. Come kick it with the losers, the outcasts and the sinners. There ain't never been no winners. Let's hear it for the losers. Ain't got nowhere to fit in. There's a place you can always get in. You might be lonely, but you're never alone. You're right here where you're supposed to be. Right here with all the losers, like you and the ones like me. The ones like you and the ones like me.
All right, well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to Gars and Arms podcast. This is going to be episode number 6. I am
Damn, is it 6 already?
Yeah, where's it? Well,
Wow.
Technically it's 7.
Oh, yeah, because we had the pilot episode.
Yeah, the pilot was 1, but we labeled it EP1.
True.
Right.
EP, so
That was my idea. If you don't like it, fuck off.
so we're actually on episode
know.
7, but for
I
naming
didn't
sake,
figure you would.
we're on number 6. I, of course, am your host, one of them, Kyle. And I am joined graciously by the
Graciously.
co-host.
Damn. How you doing? Graciously. That touched my heart. It really did.
He forgot to say his name.
Oh, Dale. Yeah.
And Dale
I'm-
better not start crying
I'm
over
just
here.
gonna let you know, anybody that's watching, which usually starting out nobody's watching, but yeah, I don't drink, so I've had a few beers, and I got a little buzz going. So as far as I'm concerned, tonight's gonna be a little different. That's all I've got to say right now.
And then, of course, as usual, at the far end of the couch, we got Cowboy.
Yeet.
And behind the computer over here, we got our presence graced by producer James this time. He ran out of his PTO hours, and we forced him into work today.
My unemployment ran out, so I had to come back.
Had to get back in here.
And, of course, you're going to notice, those who are watching, we have an extra body squeezed on the little couch over here.
Just let you all say the camera's right
Camera's
there.
out there. I see y'all. I see
Yeah,
y'all.
where the blue light's at.
And this is, of course, another family member.
Another family member.
This was the family member that we were talking about quite a bit in the other episode with Chad.
With Dobie, yeah.
This would be Caleb. So now you have a name to the face.
There you go. I'm just as touched. Y'all were talking about. Let's go. Yeah,
But
all the
yes,
time
this
they talk
is-
about me. They talking shit.
Yeah. This is my son, who you've heard me mention in a couple episodes. You definitely heard his name with C. Doby when he was talking about his military career and working with Caleb at the border. But yeah, this is my boy Caleb. I'm proud of who he became. He's become a man, and serving his country. Can't be any more proud. But with that, I'll throw it back to Kyle.
We are, of course, all out here in the sticks at the HQ because
the bunker.
because it's New Year's. So we're gonna do our best to stick about an hour time frame. I got a timer going on the phone, so hopefully we'll cut this off at about an hour, so we won't keep you waiting too long. But we'll go ahead and kick the show off with how we normally do, with grabbing a Gar. So if you have one at home, go ahead and grab it and light it up, and let's talk some shit. So I went ahead and
No, sir, I've got to correct you. We're not going to talk some shit. We're going to shoot the shit.
talk, shoot. It doesn't matter. It's all
Well, I mean, it's Gars and Arms. I mean, if you're going to smoke Gars, you got to shoot the shit.
true. But I've been holding on to this one for a while, and I was looking forward to it. I finally picked one up a couple months ago, and it's been sitting in the humidor. But I'll be smoking the La Bamba, I believe it is. Yeah, the La Bamba 601 Warhead cigar.
It definitely looks like a torpedo.
It was one that's
chat.
been very popular this year.
Okay.
So that's why I picked it up a couple months ago, and I've just been letting it sit, waiting for the right moment. And I figured, why not New Year's Eve bust out the La Bamba?
It's definitely interesting looking.
You know, got big fireworks that go boom. So let's start the night off with
A big boom.
a boom. So I'm gonna get mine lit up. What you got over there, Mr. Dale?
I've got one of the acid toasts. Now, what's funny is Cowboy over there mentioned this particular brand, Acid, on the last episode. He was like, yeah, I wonder how those taste. I was like, well, as a matter of fact, I got 2 of those coming in the mail from Cigars Daily. And I actually got them, I think it was yesterday or today. So this one didn't hit the humidor all that long before I yanked the sumbitch back out. I mean, it smells good. When I first opened it, I thought it smelled a little bit like the devil's lettuce, but I mean, right now it's got a decent smell to it. Got a good look. We're gonna fire it up, cut the cap off of it, and see how she tastes. What are you smoking, Kevin?
This one's interesting because I don't know how to cut it. Because
Yeah.
it's sealed on both ends. I did.
He did.
I cut my one end, but I don't know if I'm supposed to cut the other end or not because they're both sealed the same. I guess I'm just gonna light it and go for it.
I probably. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like Mr. Hanky off of that one show.
But it's supposed to be a spicy one, so
Spicy or pepper?
pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah.
White pepper or the other pepper?
That I don't know, but when I went in there looking for a Cowboy cigar,
Mhm.
and I was asking them, what's a good like spicy cigar,
Right.
peppery notes, and just has a kick. And this was on their list of one of the tops for spice and kick. So I'm sure he's gonna puff. He's definitely gonna want to puff
He's gonna want
pass
puff
on
puff
this
pass
one.
on this one.
Yes. Y'all know me with the spicy stuff. I might have a little Mexican in me, to be honest. Alright, so what I'm having, I praised the Asylum Auntie the other night, and I even bought another one for New Year's. I fucking love it. By far my number 1 cigar of the year. But
Damn,
while I
your
was
number
up there,
one of the year.
it's so good. I can't get over it. I could smoke that damn cigar every day until I get bored of it, I guess.
Really, was that good?
It was fucking good. It was really good.
Yeah, you're gonna have to text me that one. What that one?
Now
was.
this is the same brand Asylum, but it's midnight oil. So while I was up there getting the Auntie, I seen this one and I was like, man, that's just too big. But my wife went ahead and got it anyways. And
Because
I
that's
think-
how she likes them. She likes them big.
No comment. But I think I'm gonna enjoy it. If not, I've always got the ante to
Looks
back
like
it up.
looks like a good smoke from here.
Yeah, I like the dark wrap.
You're getting
How
a
does
little
it
ahead of
smell
yourself
good?
there,
How does it
son.
smell?
I had to get a.
Yeah, you're getting a
It
little ahead of
smells
yourself
good.
there.
It don't smell like the
Yeah.
ante,
You
but it smells good.
Not to cut you off, Mr. Cowboy.
Yeah.
I've already on
Smells chocolatey.
on our show. I've had to call down my son already.
Whoa.
That boy
He,
lighted
he,
up.
he went ahead of everybody, trying to light his shit up.
Ain't
before
nothing wrong with.
Before he said, "Are you fucking kidding me, Producer James? What the actual fuck?"
Jay's got a damn smoke cloud over here.
Producer James lit his shit up before he even said what he was
As
smoking.
you're talking, all I see is a red glare.
I was handing a lighter.
See, I was buzzed enough. I didn't even see that shit, but I caught Caleb over here trying to light his.
It was like a mini sun in the background.
Whoa.
This
So real-
motherfucker just
okay.
pumping on it.
Hold
I
on.
saw James do it. Now.
And that's
Alright.
okay. That's what I kind of figured. So James, you've been gone way too fucking long.
I was handed a lighter. That means light your shit up.
No, not yet.
He
What
said
are
that
you?
means light your shit.
What are
up.
you smoking, bitch?
A Tatiana Cognac.
Cognac.
Cognac. No, you sounded it out. Good job.
What?
You did it phenomenal.
Sound
Yeah,
it
you
out.
know what I'm saying.
Sound it out.
Fanat. Yeah, now you got me.
Fanatically, no,
No.
that's not it. What the fuck?
You got now,
I've got enough beer in me that
well, now you got
that's
me
not
tongue
even-
tied.
Y'all
fuck
give
it. You
me-
fuck it. You sounded it out.
Yeah.
Phonetically, there you go.
Yeah.
Cognac?
This is my high school graduate right here.
Cognac.
It's cognac.
Cognac.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a
It says
fuck.
COG on it.
You already lit it, so I
COG.
already figured you didn't
He
give
in
a
that
fuck.
cog over there.
But yeah, usually we
I'm gonna puff
we
past this right now.
usually we say
Before
what
you
we're
light up yours, that way
smoking.
you can get a good hit of that.
Usually we say what we're smoking before we light.
This is a weird cigar. The wrap's badass. I like that.
Oh, the tin,
Caden
the,
would like
the
that.
tin it comes in is cool too, but it's a limited production. They only do so many a year, so that
The
one's that
bomb
one.
Oh, that's that
overhead,
one?
too.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one. That one's gone, but they'll have another one next year.
Okay,
and they
real,
might
real quick, about 3 seconds. What are you smoking, Caleb?
I got a Gurkha.
Gurkha?
A lighter cigar. Definitely more of a lighter cigar.
Limited edition.
I had that cigar 2 episodes ago.
All right.
Came in a nice, wax seal. So
Oh wait, it came in a wax seal. You mean to let you in on a little information on that one? That one is bourbon infused. Bourbon infused, so you should taste at least a hint of bourbon.
That's a good fucking cigar
so
right
which
there.
makes them even
Really
better.
spicy.
Do you remember the maker's mark I gave you
this one
with the
I
red
did
with the
show.
red wax on it?
Yeah, that one. I
Yeah.
smoked that one.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I'm
one?
not
I
big
love
into
that one.
spices,
You love
but
that
this
one.
one is.
That
this
one was
one's
also
good.
a bourbon infused cigar.
And it's more, I guess, the
I
white
smoked that
pepper
one.
than the black, because I get a lot in the throat area compared to on the tongue. That's good.
You don't have to whisper. You can say what you said again.
Well, I didn't want to talk about it.
It's all good.
It's all
They're
good.
just co-hosts.
Yeah.
I own this motherfucker.
But
Most of it.
But
He
yeah.
owns the name.
This motherfucker been drinking too much. That's what the problem is.
And the
Keep
headquarters.
on. Keep
Okay, so
on.
you smoked the
It's a
maker's
team
mark.
project.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
that one, it was. I think I maybe smoked it all the way.
Did you get a
down.
little drunk? You didn't get drunk?
You didn't get contact drunk.
No contact drunks on that one?
Actually, is that
That was the one I was smoking.
Yeah, when we were up there at
Up
in the
tree
stand.
Yeah. Sitting up there in the tree stand, like I said, all I could do is sniff that one.
So hopefully this one, like I said, this one's bourbon infused also. This is one that me and Grammy passed around as Christmas gifts. So hopefully you get just as good smoke out of this one as you did the Maker's Mark. If not, I'll go ahead and apologize now. That's about all I can do at this point.
Might as well apologize.
But he ain't kicking my ass, so I'm just saying.
I think it'll be a
So
good smoke.
go ahead and light her up,
Jump that motherfucker.
and I'll turn it over to somebody else.
Yeah, Cowboy's got to light his still too.
I'll say best for last, baby. That's
Well-
if my lighter's gonna let me light it.
It was a real busy week, so I really didn't necessarily come up with any like talking points, but I kind of think I'm just gonna throw out another Florida man story.
Oh,
just
Lord, here we go.
just another headline. I just kind of like reading the headlines.
Yeah, this episode kind of came up like our Christmas episode. It's almost like a bonus episode, but with this one, I mean, with the Christmas one, we did one on Christmas and we did one on Saturday, the Saturday following. This one, Kyle and his family are going to be out of town. And I don't know what everybody else's work schedule is, but I'll be working. So
I'll be out of town.
yeah, so we kind of figured we'd throw this one together. This was actually, Kyle walked up to me. We were out at the fire. He walks up to me. He goes, "So we doing this, or are we just going to hold out until next week?" I was like, "Fuck no. We can keep it at an hour. We'll just go out bullshit for an hour and smoke a cigar. That'll get us mostly through most of our cigar.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then we'll
I don't
take what's
expect-
left and go back out to the fire."
And I don't expect a bunch of people to be jumping in the comments on this one. So
Everyone's
Kinda
trying
like-
to blow shit up
Yeah,
right
kind of
now.
Yeah,
like Christmas.
so
It's blow shit
that's
up
why I
tonight.
said this one would be more like the mini episodes we do. People will catch this after it's gone up, but I'll go ahead and I'll kick it off with the nice little headline that I saw.
I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm going to like this one.
I don't know.
It's fucking good.
Acid? You asked about the acid? This is pretty fucking good.
Is it
Right
good?
off the draw, yeah.
This
Are you
one's
puff
saying
passing?
I can.
Or did you get, no, I mean,
I puff past to him
Oh,
so
you
he
got-
could try it.
you got yours back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this
You
is
want-
my
you wanna try
midnight
that one?
oil, and it's
We
pretty
do-
fucking good.
We do this when we're not on the air. We'll sit around going, "Damn, this tastes good. Want to hit?"
Yeah, because normally,
I mean,
normally
you've been-
we'll all be smoking something different. We're like, and eventually
every
you
time.
get, eventually we get curious. We're like, well,
Yep.
what does it taste
What-
like? You know?
Because
And
we're
I've
all-
always wanted to hit an acid. I always
There-
see them, but I've never got one
And
yet.
like
Oh, there we go. Just
like I
got our
told
first
you-
strike.
yeah, last
Talking about hitting
episode-
acid.
yeah. Whoa, dude.
God, you just turned into an elephant.
This one smells weird. It smells like soil. I don't know if I want to hit this.
Oh, that's got a different taste to it.
Don't fall in love. That one's mine. It's
That's
good, ain't
different.
it?
Yeah, it's good, but it's definitely different.
I think this is the most cigars we've had lit up at one time in here.
No, because we had Dobie in here. Oh, that's right. Producer James was gone. So,
But
yeah,
Mike was in
this
here. And Mike had
Yeah.
a cigar.
Did he have a cigar?
Yeah, he had one of the Tatianas.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
we've
if
had
that
the-
wasn't a big smoke producer.
And he was in the corner.
What you mean?
We're all we
James was in here. 'Cause
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was the one that told Mike to get out.
To get out from in front of the camera,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Hey, you want to give me my shit back? They're pretty good taste, isn't it?
Definitely different. Like
Okay, here's the question.
Likewise.
So let me ask you,
Okay.
because the guy at the cigar place, like one of the very first times I went in and was talking to him and he was showing me around, he looked at the acids and he said the acids are infused. Because I was just looking at different infused stuff. And he said those are infused, but they taste like potpourri. So I don't like them.
I don't get a potpourri.
I was
hint.
gonna say I don't get potpourri at all.
I get dirt.
You get dirt? Are you fucking serious?
I'm serious.
No shit.
Now the wrap is pleasant. It's sweet. It tastes good, but it's not a bad dirt. It's like natural, I guess I could say.
So I guess
Like
bad dirt would be the
fresh.
kind you piss on, and good dirt be the kind you grow food in. I
Yep.
mean, what's
That-
the difference
that
between
sound
dirt?
good.
Hold
to
on,
me.
hold on. Is it is it the dirt when you were at your coworker's house and you were rubbing that brown spot on the ground? And then
First off, that was grass. Second off, I want to talk about that. He could have told
No
me
comment.
the brown spot was where his dogs pee instead of watching me rub the fucking brown grass. Like John,
I'm just having flashbacks to Cigar Daily and about the ass wiping and stuff.
oh yeah, hell no. I ain't never going to India. I'll tell you that.
All right, cowboy. I'm not tasting dirt.
Are you getting your first tone over there?
I'm
What
not
you-
tasting dirt.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say anything I was about getting a tone. I just saying I wasn't tasting dirt.
Let me get about
Yeah.
20, 25%, and I'll tell y'all what
All right.
tone I'm getting off of this.
Oh, here we
one.
go. I'm going to throw this out here and then we can move on with the show.
All right.
Last episode, I
Okay.
think it was, I talked about the naked person running in Hobby Lobby.
Yes, you did.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Florida man story number 2.
Depends on what part of Florida you're
This
in.
is like number 4. I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
No,
This is part 2 of that
You
story.
ready?
though.
Yeah, okay.
headline. Naked Florida man accused of robbing meat market only wearing mask and left a trail of clothing all the way to the scene.
To the scene or like to the checkout?
No, like
To the Hobby Lobby.
I read the story.
Ran out the store.
They were able to find him because he took his clothes off as he was going to the store, and there was a trail of clothes into the store.
Oh my
Oh, that
god.
motherfucker was high. You know damn well he was high.
So a man and his meat ran in
Ran into
to
the
rob
Hobby
a
Lobby.
meat market.
Oh wait, I thought you said it was Hobby Lobby.
No,
Nope.
Hobby Lobby was the last.
Last
Oh,
week
that was
was
the
how,
last-
yeah. This
Hey,
this
y'all
week
confused
this
the
week
fuck out of
it
me.
was a naked man robbing a meat market.
A meat market.
So a man and his meat robbing a meat market. What the
A
fuck?
man and his meat robbing a meat market.
Question
That's
is,
it? Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's it.
Yeah,
That's all you're giving us?
I'm just going with the headlines. I just find the headlines
Okay.
hilarious. So,
So what's your question?
question is,
would we run into a meat market with just our meat?
no.
I mean, legally, if I could, I don't mind. I love
The question is,
You
did
love your meat?
the question is,
too much.
did they ask him about his wiener?
Oh man, that's a nice.
you
got a
gotta
nice
ask him
penis,
about his
okay?
wiener.
Ask me about my wiener.
Oh, it's a classic.
So, New Year's. Kind of glad this year's over. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah,
This-
I've made my money for this year. I'm ready to move on.
This year is definitely one I could care less for looking back. The only thing I can say that was really enjoyment out of it was getting into the cigars. Everything else was just kind of a crap show.
Yeah, you did. You definitely had a shit show on your hands for several months, as far as your health goes.
These motherfuckers.
Me, 4 months ago, lost my most favorite dog I ever had. That was a hard time. I had a hard time. I've actually had a hard time up until yesterday getting through it.
I ain't gonna hug you on camera because I don't want people to think I like you. But as soon as this is over,
You gonna give me a hug?
I got you.
Okay. But yeah, my wife was drawn to a particular dog at a rescue and went and picked her up yesterday while I was at work. And this dog's deaf. And if you've never had a deaf dog, and I'm not saying death with a TH, I'm saying deaf with an F.
You mean it's gonna die?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
hearing impaired.
because
There
we
you go.
She cannot hear
we went
at
over
all.
we went over to see her yesterday, just because the kids wanted to see her,
Right.
and it's your natural instincts.
Is to talk to them.
It's to talk to him, come here, pat,
Oh,
clap,
Nothing.
No.
and that dog's just looking away.
Yep.
Like
Dog
it's
doesn't
like,
hear a
oh
word.
yeah, I can't get its attention by doing that.
Yeah.
It's the
And the last 24 hours, I mean, it's crazy. I think I got home about 8 or 9 Central Time because we are again in Southeast Texas. But yeah, I got home and the first thing I did was my wife handed me, one of those pepperoni sticks or whatever they're called. And for whatever reason, I've never done this with a dog. I mean, I've trained a few to simple commands, but I had a treat in my hand and I pointed toward my eyes and she would look at my eyes. We would lock eyes. I'd give her a treat. She'd look away, do whatever. I'd break another piece off, point to my eyes. She would lock eyes and I'd give her a treat and I'd pet her. So she's a smart dog. She realized I wanted her to look at me, to look in my eyes. And so I can see she's smart. And I think as far as, it's crazy, man, because like you said, with a hearing dog, a lot of the commands are verbal and signs. You know, you do the small little hand signs until they learn the verbal, and then you just go verbal. Well, with her, you can be verbal. She ain't getting that shit at all.
No.
You know what I mean? So,
And what's crazy is she still barks.
yes. And now Michelle actually bought a book that was written by a lady who adopted a deaf dog without realizing the dog was deaf. Until after she'd gotten home, she was like, well, I'm not taking her back. You know, that's just sad. You know what I mean? But so she raised this dog, taught it sign language to an extent, and she said this is now one of the best dogs she's ever had. And she was like, you know, I don't want other people to go into the same situation to where they go, well, I can't communicate with my dog. I'm going to take it back to the shelter or the breeder, whatever.
Which more than likely is what happened to this
No, it's crazy because
with her.
Michelle did research,
I had such a
and
hard time with this one.
the AKC breeders, the AKC, we know, do all these fucking dog shows, right? They came up with and basically made it to where breeders that had deaf dogs. Think of fucking China for a minute. Back when they used to kill the girls. The AKC made it a rule that as soon as you found out your dog was deaf, you had to put it down. So a breeder would have to put the dog down if they found out they were deaf, because they didn't want it amongst the mix. Dude, this dog we got is one of the sweetest dogs, other than my Ariel, who we lost 4 months ago. She's probably one of the sweetest dogs I've ever seen. Now, she's got a shit ton of energy.
Oh,
which I can't match at 57 years old.
I pulled out a laser pointer yesterday, and she
they
just
told
went
me she went
shit crazy.
Yeah, they told me she went nuts over that. But, you know, it's just crazy because I can see just in the 15 minutes I spent with her on that one treat to make the eye contact, and she picked it up that fast. I think teaching her to sit, come, I do that for her to come, and she's picked that up already. Now, if she's outside, that's a totally different story. I go like that, she goes, fuck you, saw you, but I'm going to go over here. You know what I mean? So she's definitely a non-minder in that aspect.
She's still a puppy, too, though.
She's only a year and a half old. She's still got a lot of pup in her. And the behaviors of a deaf dog are a lot like a toddler. According to my wife, when she was in college, she worked with deaf people. She said that deaf kids are the same way. They won't make eye contact so that they don't have to listen. They're not going to listen to you because they can't hear. Bad choice of words.
That's like that meme where the guy's trying to give the kid with no hands high five.
Yeah, a bad choice of words, but
or like a kid with no legs got a bike for Christmas.
Yeah.
It better
jokes.
be electric.
I apologize for all these guys, but anyway, yeah. I mean, it's going to be different. It's going to be challenging, but this dog also let me know that my wife is her choice. I think she picked Michelle. I don't think Michelle picked her. She decided to go to the bathroom in our bedroom last night. At some point, I went in to go to bed. Now, Michelle had fallen asleep on the couch, and the dog was right up by her side, which is what she's always wanted, right? She wanted Ariel to be that way. Ariel's like, fuck it, I ain't having it. But Aria is definitely, I will snuggle you all night long because of being deaf. They want that security and that comfort. So being up on the couch with Michelle, that's awesome for her.
And I would assume that in the animal kingdom it works just like humans. Like if you lose one sense, your other senses get heightened.
Yes, the others.
And
pick
so
up.
her probably sense of touch is how she listens, because if she wants to be close to you or touching you,
right?
Because if you startle, then she's gonna know something's wrong or
Correct.
whatever. Yeah,
you're 100% on that one. But needless to say, like I said, she went to the bathroom because we haven't figured out the whole communication with her on how she's supposed to tell us when she's got to go outside to go to the bathroom. So, needless to say, she did a mess in the bedroom. And when my wife falls asleep on the couch, I mean, these guys pretty much know once she's got insomnia, so once she falls asleep, I don't wake her up. If she's asleep when I go to bed, I just go to bed. If she comes in later, whatever, if she takes a 2-3 hour nap, she's up the rest of the night. But with this one, I came back to the couch. You know, I nudged her. I was like, and she goes, what? I was like, your dog, you've got a problem. We go to the bedroom. I was like, go ahead and grab your cleaning supplies, this, that, and the other. And she grabbed them and followed me to the bedroom. And I just pointed. And she goes, oh, shit. And I was like,
Literally.
That's exactly what you got. And when I said the dog shit. And yes, I made her clean it up because this is her dog. This is not my dog. Ariel was my dog. This is not my dog.
I don't think I ever.
Sorry, honey. This is your dog.
I don't ever think I had Rocky shit in the house. I think he peed in the apartment once, and then I told him no, and he never really had many problems other than that.
But you got lucky. That's exactly
My
what you
dogs,
got.
I mean, kind of the same, but I don't do the gentle parenting. I beat the shit out of them. I wipe their face in it, and then they never did
We
it
never
again.
really. So we don't have a problem unless if like Stella goes dumpster diving in the trash, and then if she
Eat
does
something
that,
she ain't
I was
then,
supposed
then
to.
she
Human
gets the
food.
shits. And like, we came home one day. I think it was like two or three Christmases ago. We got a Roomba,
Oh Lord.
and we had only had the
I
thing
remember this.
like a month.
This motherfucker don't hold an ass for shit.
We had
Sorry.
only had it like a month, and we come home, and the first thing I see is trash everywhere. Stella got in the trash, and it's all over the living room.
I think I came in a little bit later after that happened because I remember seeing the Roomba.
I proceed to turn the corner to go towards the kitchen, and not only did she go to the trash, but then it gave her the Hershey squirts,
The old
And-
backdoor trots.
and she plopped down right there in the middle of the kitchen area and decided to just relieve herself. And the Roomba, at somewhere along that time, decided it wanted to automatically go and clean the house. And it proceeded to roll over the pile of dog shit. And we had dog shit smeared literally over probably about 100 square feet of the house.
Now my question is, whose job was it to clean it up?
Oh, I cleaned it up
The
very
fucking
angrily.
Roomba, but you see
Very
how
angry.
good
and
it did.
then I sprayed the Roomba down on the outside, and I told Kim to file a return with Amazon and say that it stopped working, and we got a new one and we sent that one back.
And this is why
This is why we can't have nice
this
things.
is why I bought a robot with a camera and sensors, so it went around poop and objects.
But yeah, we don't
I
really
made sure
we don't
that
really
wasn't
have
gonna
it.
fucking
That's
happen.
the only time we have the poop issues. But I guess getting back to the year in review, my year was kind of crappy. You had your ups and downs.
Yep.
I know producer James and Cowboy over here. I mean, it was a good year for them. They both had big milestones in
I
their
would say I'm
life.
glad somebody had.
They
it.
both
I don't
became
know.
they both became first time homeowners. They were able to buy their own homes, and that's a big thing
I'm
nowadays.
spending a lot of money, okay?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, it's spending a lot of money, but I mean,
And
you know,
then producer James over here, of course. Now he's got a baby on the way, so he got his house just in time.
You fucked up,
Literally.
hey, Rod. You fucked up, hey, Rod.
And he got his promotion
Got
at
his
work that
promotion,
he had
yep.
been looking for. So 25 has been a good year for him per se.
yeah.
I don't know. I killed my childhood Xbox 360 trying to mod it, and then I actually didn't like be cheap and bought real shit to work on stuff. So I guess I learned the hard way how to solder
But
stuff. I had to show Outlaw Trucker.
Self-taught, baby. Self-taught.
Yeah, 'cause back in the day, I went to tech school. Well, what we called tech school back then, of course. tech school back in '91 was being a bench tech. You basically you had an issue with a motherboard or whatever. You found out what your problem was as far as a resistor, capacitor, and all
This
that.
motherfucker was working on computers that weighed 100 pounds at that time.
Pretty much, yeah. You know, you
Shit, pick mine up.
you desoldered whatever was the
Mine
problem.
too.
You resoldered the new part back in. Now you guys what? You just go buy new boards, put it in.
Yeah.
You don't even worry about
Fuck no.
No, it's
components.
It's very, very complex. Like if a graphics card dies, I don't know. You gotta.
it's
really
all
know what you're doing.
it's all made for just to toss and buy.
I was
going
gonna
to
say basically toss it by something new.
like
Yeah, so-
everything
and that's what I was
nowadays.
telling James.
70 next year though.
You know, when they were, you know, when he was showing me his
Don't
solder
fucking
work and
piss
stuff.
me off, James.
You know, I broke apart my multimeter that I actually built in '91 that I still have, that still works, that's still accurate,
He runs Battlefield on max settings.
and it's crazy.
4K.
But yeah, James does good work as far as his soldering and
So yeah, like
from a kid. I have to say, from a kid that was homeschooled that didn't like being homeschooled,
Shit, I wish
he's
I was
grown.
on
He's
school.
grown to a man that can actually do some shit, especially with computers, and that's not something easily to do.
granted,
without,
it's a lot easier.
without the
to,
education. Like
it's
I
a
went
lot
through.
easier to work on computers now
It is.
than it was.
It is.
I mean, what I remember, early 2000s, I fried a computer working on it because I didn't have a
I mean, I've
grounding
even
strap,
watched this one build a
and-
damn computer
and it
with
just
his help.
it
and
fried my motherboard
crazy.
just putting in RAM.
You can still do that. It's just I always put my wrist on the case to keep ground.
I don't. I just throw that
But-
bitch on the bed and start
Do they
putting
still-
stuff in
Yeah,
it.
so
you're-
They still make the static mats and static bands
Yes.
and all that
They
shit.
make
Yes.
the
Okay.
wristbands. but
And
you're-
the static mat.
You're over there playing Russian roulette with a two-cylinder revolver over there, buddy. Saying, man, it's either gonna work or not gonna work once
Yeah,
I do
right.
this upgrade.
Wonder what $2,000 component I'm gonna fry this time.
Yeah, and I've got all the good shit now. I finally upgraded and got me a big boy PC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you gotta play Rust.
Rust out of all games with the fucking $3,000 PC.
So it was a pretty good year for them.
Yeah,
I mean, they were able to check off some
pretty big milestones
some good old hardy American dreams.
with hard work. Yep.
you know, they were
did.
able to check off the list. Now, coming into 26, 25 was good for Caleb over here.
It was.
He found his one, proposed July 4th, and got married in November.
Speedy, but I couldn't be happier.
And
Speedrun marriage, any percent world record.
Yeah.
so
Completely different from
it
mine.
was,
I'll
it was
tell
good,
you that.
so it was a good year for him for that. But coming into 26 though, now he's got his lovely year deployment coming up. T minus what, 3 months?
Not even.
Let's see.
I know.
At the beginning of this month,
I was
offset.
I was down to a matter of
weeks.
I'm
Still in there now, but
Yeah.
I mean, as
Because it's in March, right? Sometime in March is when you.
somewhere around there. It'll depend. Things always move around. But as somebody, Mr. C. Doby, said, doing one of the best things in your life at one of the worst times.
and
That'll definitely. It's a good test for a relationship.
and
Oh, it's definitely going to test your relationship.
Yeah, but
It's like I told you before you got married, because I personally told him, wait till you get back from deployment. I said, because this deployment will either make or break your relationship. I mean, I love her to death. I really do. And I hope that however long you're gone, your 10, 13 months, whatever it ends up being, is beneficial for the both of you. I mean, they say distance only makes the heart grow fonder. And, I can only hope the best for both of them. It's going to be hard for both of them, especially being in a new marriage. But knowing her as much as I know her right now. But you know, I raised you. You were
Well,
you were in diapers when I came in the picture.
I do gotta
so-
say, the one advantage that she has by marrying into this family
she's got a huge family.
is we are
support.
a big family that is very close. So it's not like your typical soldier scenario where she's on base and he's deployed and she's running around all by herself. You know, she's got a good support system.
Yeah, and she doesn't
so-
have to go looking for the soldier families and all that stuff. Of the wives of deployed soldiers that have experienced it. I mean, she's got family that
Now-
around her that will keep her life real until he comes back.
And then you get to go on vacation to a lovely
On vacation.
130-degree desert.
Yeah. Lovely indeed.
But
you know,
Yeah,
let-
we're not gonna say where he could be going. We're not gonna say any of that stuff.
I'll put some respect on her. You know, I definitely I
wouldn't have married her. And
I guess
wouldn't have married
her
her
if I
didn't think she was strong. And you know, obviously I
trust her with my life.
And you know, I'll always back that. An
Opportunity like this
is
Gonna put iron in the
forge. You know, gonna shape something strong.
strong.
Something beautiful, you know.
and when you get back, we won't see you for at least a month. You're gonna be locked in the bedroom.
I'm telling you, I expect to have a grandkid within a year after that. It's almost like being snowed in when you lived up north. That's all you got to do. I got a feeling when Caleb gets home, that's all they're going to want to do. Can't really blame them. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah. So you looking forward now that you're getting down to crunch time? You looking forward to it?
You know, it's a big realization. Definitely, you know, as you're sitting there and you're in the field view,
You know,
and
it's
somebody
who you know,
a lot of people
aren't.
I'm not full time, but now that it's in the crunch time, it's definitely like you're excited but scared.
You know,
Well, I don't want to use the word scared, but like, you know, it makes you anxious. We're all human. you
Yeah.
know? But it's like it's the excitement
for
for
the unknown.
Yeah. Like unlike Dobie, who he joined, he
I was
went
gonna say, he
he
pretty
went
much
straight
did
act.
his
He
right
went
off the
straight
bat.
act. He went straight active duty. You went National Guard. So he went boot camp, training,
Yes.
and then bam, you're on a plane and you're going to
Thousands of
combat
mi-
zone. You know, you joined. You went the National Guard route. So you did basic. You did your AIT. You've been doing your weekends, and then you got on the border mission.
And
And-
how long have you been in?
In
3 years?
total, I'm coming up on 4.
4 years.
Coming up
On 4.
And you did a
In that 4 years,
6-year, right?
I
I did.
Yeah.
I did a 6-year contract. Like I said, I'm coming up on 4. Graduated basic.
BCT.
Yes, I'll definitely say Dobie. He took the
He took the fast track.
fast track.
But see where I was going with that was, like he had no choice. Like he got thrown straight into it. Where you like they gave you this and you knew like well ahead of time this was going to be your year, and
Rotation.
you've had time to stew on that. And so, this is going to be your first time, like any soldier, going out of the country, getting to experience all that stuff. So yeah, it can, when you have all those boxes, it can get nerve wracking. That's just human nature.
Yeah.
And you know, I definitely will say the time that I did
serve on OLS
has definitely
afforded
afforded me a lot of maturity
You know,
that
I'm glad
that I was able
to gain in
preparation
for the
bigger picture, federal
deployment, something to
put on the record
books. And
I will definitely
not. I won't put it
put it
down.
down.
I've been afforded
a lot of opportunity
in the
route that I took,
You know, being able to spend a lot of time with the family, and I'm
I'm glad I was afforded
the opportunity to make the decisions that I've been making. And,
Yeah, I mean,
like I said,
I'm excited to see what comes, but how excited could somebody be ready to go 3,000 miles away from home? However far, but
With knowing how much you love your family and your home,
So the
you're not that excited.
So
I know that.
I'm
for a fact.
I'm assuming they still
But we are proud of you.
I'm assuming they still transport y'all overseas like they did us when my dad went. They don't fly you commercial across the ocean, right?
I think it depends on where you go. One of my buddies that I serve on OLS with had
done a rotation to Germany, and I believe he mentioned that at that point he had taken a commercial flight, to Germany.
I don't
exactly remember what his
job was, but I know.
That would suck.
Because two of my most like vivid memories from when my dad was stationed. One was, which would be a good story to talk about. Another one was when we were stuck. We were literally in the middle in an airport. I think it was Clark Air Force or Clark International or something like that in the Philippines.
In the Philippines, okay.
We were in that airport at the time of a coup, and the entire airport was on lockdown, and they wouldn't let us out. And my dad went he went to his superiors, and he actually got them to load up a SEAL team, and a SEAL team got on a CH-53, flew to the airport, came in, got us, marked us as VIPs, and took us out to the helicopter and flew us out. And then the other memory
that's a story I've never heard.
And then the other memory I have is I remember making one of those trans-Pacific flights from the Philippines to, I think it was Hawaii, on a jump seat I believe it was a C-130, but we made that entire plane ride on a mesh jump seat when I was like 3 years old. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so I was just curious if it'd be interesting whenever you do get there, when you check back in, whenever our names come down the list of I've talked to my wife enough, and I'm gonna reach out to the other family members, to let us know what your experience was like. Now, see, you're gonna be a little different than Dobie, because he went.
What's up, Jay? Good to see you, brother.
He went straight.
Hope you enjoying that cognac.
To battle. So like when he
Or what
loaded
you
up on the
drinking?
plane, like we would go weeks without contact with him. But I imagine where with your mission, you're going to be able to have somewhat regular
at least
conversations
with people,
with family, because you're not going to be in the middle of a war zone.
Well,
unless if they send you out to go do your job that you're there for. But
the rotation is to go do my job. That would be
the reason.
But I'll definitely
have to let y'all know how the
travels
go. It's
definitely
won't be the same experience. Guess we'll have to see how it goes.
And hopefully, if everything goes right, you'll get sent into a low conflict area to do your job for a time or two, so that way you can get your patches you want.
I was gonna say he spent years going, I need a combat patch.
But
I'm sure your
I mean,
wife
at least you didn't. At least you didn't get put on cook duty making morning Joe for everybody and pork and beans.
Right.
So
making chow for everyone and
grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup.
tent somewhere.
That sounds fucking delicious.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
You ain't gonna get this boy to eat tomato soup though.
I mean,
You like ketchup?
I do like ketchup,
Same thing.
but you'll like anything if you're hungry enough. Definitely. I know when I went through basic training.
I don't eat ass.
All right, well,
Well, that's a little bit different.
yeah,
I'm
but
just
listen,
saying.
but listen to him in his basic though.
But I mean,
This
My
boy
dad-
doesn't eat fruit
my
whatsoever.
dad can definitely attest. I am probably one of the pickiest
eaters he
Fruit
knows.
hater.
Yeah, I'm a
he's-
D1 fruit hater.
He will
I-
eat vegetables until the cows come home.
But even then, it's really
It's got to be specific vegetables.
Yeah, specific vegetables. And I know when I went through, little PFC me going through basic training, a lot of our drill sergeants would say, I don't care what you like and don't like, you're gonna get hungry enough. You're just gonna eat it. They'd filter us in. You stand one person behind the other with your little tray, and they're yelling at you the whole time. And you finally, I know when I got to basic training, we were awake for probably a little.
I think
It felt like a little over 2 days.
It was
like 48 hours.
of pure being awake. They would
Did
not
not
let
let
us
us-
sleep.
Which I understand. And you're hungry. First thing they do is they threw a brown MRE bag at us. We're all sitting crisscross in a big concrete pad, and they're basically they give you the
spiel. It's like,
oh, welcome to blah blah blah. It's about to suck.
Shit's about to suck.
And
You don't get any worse than shit's about to suck.
definitely when your recruiter looks at you, he's like, sleep on that airplane. But you're excited. You're going to basic training. You're be a soldier, and you're sitting on that flight. You're all ecstatic, but you're scared. You're like, oh man, I should spend this time texting my family while I can. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be able to talk to them is. And then you get there, and they take your phones. Now, I got lucky. I was a part of a small group of people that the drill sergeants had completely forgotten about when it came to cell phones. I think I didn't actually lose my phone until right, because you go to reception first, and then you go from reception to basic training. But that's when they initially take your stuff, and they didn't actually remember to take our phones until we about shipped to basic training. So it was almost the entire reception process. I was able to
give out my
phone. And they're like, oh wait, we never took y'all's phones. I remember getting my last FaceTime call. I was like, guys, they shaved my head. And then they, snatched the phones
Oh yeah,
up.
we saw that
I
screenshot.
remember the
Yep.
picture, yeah.
And it was during COVID. All of us were wearing the face masks.
Yep.
But you get there, they take your stuff, and I remember the first thing I ate. They gave me a brown bag,
and it was a pizza
the MRE. Guys, this has got to be
on the
your list of the most ass MREs you possibly. That shit was nasty. It basically is a uncooked Pop-Tart with like those Tostitos pizza, like
Pizza roll
the
things.
pepperoni flakes on it. That was not what I wanted to eat after a long flight and no sleep. But literally be sitting there in a bench.
Okay, so what was the best MRE? I remember you telling me, but I don't remember exactly what it was.
I actually
Was that the chili mac or whatever?
no, I'm a D1 Chili Mac hater. I
Hater,
do
okay.
not like Chili Mac. People will fight me over that. I'll stand by
I
it.
offered him like a 4-year-old expired MRE at the farm this weekend.
Yeah, guys, they do expire, and they do not last as long as they say they do, if not kept in like 70-degree perfect environment. They have to be like taken care of. But I will stand by, I think, my favorite MRE. I actually have this MRE at my house right now. I could bring it in on XCast. Y'all wanted to all try it. It's the Southwest Black Beans. That one right there.
I'm not gonna lie.
I have had that one, haven't I?
I
'Cause
actually bought that
I
one.
was gonna say, because I want to say when you got home from basic and AIT, one of us ended up buying a few MREs, and you had me try them.
Yep.
And you said I had to try because the rule at my house is, when he was growing up, him and his sister, was, if you've never tried it, you have to at least try it. If you don't like it, you never have to eat it again. So this little fucker comes home, applies my rule to me. Dad, I've got 3 MREs. Guess what? You've got to try it. You got to eat everything in it. If you don't like it, you never have to eat it again. So yeah, I hated that fucking rule.
Now, what astounded me is there I was giving him my favorite MRE, and he was like, "This is the worst thing I've ever
this
eaten."
is-
I'm like,
this-
"Dude, what are you talking
This is
about?"
fucking nasty.
I
grew up poor. I grew up eating beans, potatoes, cornbread, and mayonnaise.
Motherfucking cornbread.
Motherfucking cornbread.
I got-
and fucking mayonnaise sandwiches. That's how poor I was.
I actually got all of mine
That sounds
during
pretty good.
during Amilda
It does.
when Tropical Storm Amilda flooded us.
hmm
Harris County came around assessing damages and stuff, and one of the people, they had like boxes of MREs in their trunk, and they were given every house that flooded MREs, and so I got that box, and I tried I think one of every flavor, and then I took the rest up to the farm. I'm like, I'll just leave it here in case if I need it up here. I ain't gonna eat this shit at home. I might not have food or electricity, and my house is flooded right now. But
in case we're there, kill
I
a
can-
hog, kill
I-
a deer, whatever, and we got to scarf
I-
something down real quick.
I can get in my car and go right down the road and go find me some food at a restaurant that's open. I don't need this. I
At
don't
least
need
a
this. But I'm
McDonald's,
going to take
something.
my tax dollars and take my MRE though.
Yep.
So
I think
what'd
it
you-
might be about time to toss those.
Oh, yeah.
MRE. After seeing them, I think it's about time to let
Yeah.
them go.
So you said your favorite one was which
It's
one?
gonna be the Southwest black bean.
Southwest
It's
black.
like
bean.
it's like a stew. So like they obviously y'all know MREs come with like a heating element in it.
half of them don't work.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, most of them don't work.
I was gonna say, yeah, before y'all start ragging on me, not y'all, but y'all, anybody that listens or watches this, he had me eat them as if I were in basic.
Oh yeah, no.
Meaning, when he opened them for me, first thing he took was the fucking heating package. He's like, no, you're gonna eat these cold like I had to.
Yep.
I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't a fucking deal.
Cold.
He's like, no, you're eating them cold.
They took the candy out of them. They would come around with a bucket, and so some MREs would come with M&Ms or Skittles. 90% of the times, if they came with Skittles, they were melted through the wrappers.
Wow.
Yeah, they were melted through the wrappers. The M&Ms were all just kind of. They'd turn into almost like a solid mass. And they'd take they would take the candy. And
Well, hell, at that point, they're not contraband. They're just a table leveler. Something,
Yeah. Like, see, I get made fun of by Kim all the time, and
Your
other
wife
and,
make funny?
and other
No.
people, because, like me, I eat SpaghettiOs straight out of the can. Pop that
Brother,
top.
yesterday I ate 2 cans of ravioli right out of the can.
Pop that top. Get me a
Ain't
spoon, and
nothing
I
wrong with
eat it.
that.
And they're like, oh, "That's nasty." I said, "Well, we can see who's gonna last when this world ends, and you don't, and there's no microwave."
Back in the day, old school truckers, they'd take those cans,
Stick
they
them
put
up
them on their
the-
manifold, let them heat up while they were doing whatever paperwork, if they had to do whatever, or getting ready for the night or whatever. Go out there, snag that sumbitch off the manifold, eat that shit hot.
Ready to go.
Well, I
Don't
just,
need no fucking oven.
well, I just looked at the time. We're down to 5 minutes, so
All right.
I'll say this. Yeah, hopefully, maybe we can have you on at least one more time before you get deployed. But if we don't, so that everybody knows, I do hope that you have a good time and you get accomplished what you want accomplished on your deployment, and you fulfill your lifelong dream of getting what you wanted done.
definitely.
And then you come home and ride that shit out and be done with that contract.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take Uncle Sam and say, I'm done. I've given you my time. You've had my years. Yeah. Time for me to ride
Yeah.
off and
Taking my shit back.
and all that. But
I definitely am. I am the most grateful for my very supportive
family that I have, and
God bless.
I definitely couldn't ask for anything more.
But if
Thank
you
y'all for having me on.
if you don't make it back, when you do deploy, you're in our prayers. We're definitely praying for your safe return.
We want that.
Absolutely, 100%.
I'm talking about the rap you just dropped.
Oh,
we
Fuck
want
you.
we want your safe returns too, but
I was gonna
The
say,
rapper, the
yeah.
rapper.
Rapper foremost, yeah. You got to pick that shit up.
yeah, we're saving them.
yeah, I've got a nice big old stack over there. Eventually we're gonna have enough that I'm gonna make a really sweet coffee tabletop for this thing with all the wrappers on it.
Y'all save these two?
Nope,
Nah.
you can trust that.
Just the rapper, damn it.
And we're gonna one of my goals for this show is I'm gonna.
Oh shit,
my-
we're going on goals here.
My
Okay.
wife, she's a social media marketing manager, so she's gonna. I have hired her
Uh-oh.
with love to help
With
me grow
love.
to help me grow my main YouTube channel. And one of the goal I set for this show with her was to help us get content posted out to the people to where we can get enough followers that hopefully we'll be able to reach out to some of these local cigar shops and
Okay.
maybe be able to get some sponsors for episodes to say, hey, give us 3 or 4 sticks and we'll smoke them on the show and
Hell
give
yeah,
our
I mean,
review.
because
So,
as any business, we're buying our own,
yeah.
talking about them, smoking the fuck out of them.
Yeah, and so that's one of my goals, to be able to get to the point to where hopefully we could maybe get some local companies, because more than the big companies, they ain't gonna
Nah.
screw those guys. They ain't big enough. But the local ones, I have no problem supporting local.
Right.
If they want to sponsor us by not by giving us money, but hey, give us some cigars to smoke on this
Give us
episode
a couple
or
sticks
whatever.
and so we
I mean,
can talk about it.
On a regular, there are only 4 of us.
Yeah.
You give up 4 sticks, 4 different sticks.
Yeah, be like 4 different sticks, so we could
Yeah.
all have something different or whatever, and we'll
We'll
tell
talk the shit out of it.
We'll tell you about our experience with them and who sent them to us, and if you're local,
Yeah, I was gonna say, if
Just
you
go-
drop the sticks to us, we'll definitely give you the shout.
get some traffic to all of us, But that leads me into the part of the show where I like to go with, how have you enjoyed your stick that you chose for the night?
Well, hit us with it,
So-
brother. Hit us with it.
I'll start off as I started off the lighting. This is a damn good stick.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm kicking myself in the ass that I didn't buy more. Because this
Because that's one you can't buy anymore.
It's limited edition 2025.
And he done smoked that motherfucker tonight
yeah. And I'm kicking myself.
for not getting a second.
I will say at this point, when they drop next year's, I'm gonna try to find a way that I can drop that 150 and get their 10 pack 10, because this was good. This was worth this.
For 10 of them, let me hit that motherfucker real quick.
It's good. That is definitely.
It might be
What a
dead
way
now.
to kick it off.
I'm gonna lip it real quick.
It was definitely worth the $15 for sure.
That's what you get. That's that beer doing it to him.
Ooh, I got brave there. For a second. Yeah, it's a good smooth.
It sounds smooth. He said it's spicy. I guess it
But-
is
but-
spicy.
So from what I gather, they do like to re-release. Like this year when they dropped this one, they reproduced some
That
of
is
the
a good cigar.
some of the previous years
I
too.
tell you what, if you ain't got the money when they come out, or whatever it was you just said, let me know. I'll
'Cause
I'll go in on it with you.
They,
Yeah, I will too.
They did several. They released these and then they re-released some of the previous ones as well. But I'll definitely this is gonna be on my 26 radar for when this drops
Cool.
again.
Yeah,
So,
like I said, I'll definitely go in on with it with you.
how about your
The acid
acid?
toast, that was pretty good. Pretty good smoke. Only had a couple issues as far as keeping it lit. But yeah, the taste was there. Sorry guys, I didn't pull any specific notes off of it. It was sweet. The cap was sweet.
You know, Uncle Rara, he's having problems catching these notes,
Hey,
but he's gonna get them eventually.
Maybe at some point. I am a cigarette smoker, so that may have a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I think the cigarette smoking does kind of hamper a little bit, but
I could see that. But yeah,
I don't smoke any cigarettes or vape, so that's the only smoke that I get is the straight cigar
Right.
smoke. So
But yeah, it was. I'd buy it again. I mean, it was a decent smoke.
I'd buy it. From what I got from it, I'd definitely buy every single acid just to see all the different ones.
Right.
it was good enough that makes you want to
Yes, I want to try all of them, even though they're infused.
Well,
Yeah,
that was,
like
and that
I
was
s-
like what they were talking about. I
Right.
think on the live that we
Yeah.
were watching the other day, they said, don't let just because you try one and it turn. Or no, I was watching another short today of another cigar company. And it's like people will tend to like if they smoke one and they'll say, "Oh, I didn't like that one, so I'm not gonna
Right.
gonna try it anymore." But it's one of those things that.
You can't even see my face anymore.
But they said, you
Sorry,
can't.
guys.
You can't base if it's a company that has an entire line like Oliva. If you smoke one, you don't like it. There's a whole different portfolio that you're
Right,
missing out
exactly.
on. So
Yeah, that's
for
like
that
a-
one to be good enough right off the bat to say, "Hey, I want to try out the other ones." I know the acid line is pretty big. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a pretty big selection at
Yeah.
the,
I
at
was
the
gonna say,
shop.
I know
so.
when I went on Cigars Daily, I want to say they had 4 or 5 listed there, and I only got 2 of them.
We all need to make a trip to international.
Yeah,
'Cause
Yes.
Kevin
I
wants
still haven't
Cowboy
been
wants
either.
to go, and so yeah, we need to make a trip out there. We've been there.
Yeah.
But we haven't taken Cowboy.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
how
we
was-
all need to go together.
Fuckers.
How was your midnight? Was it midnight oil? Right.
Yes, Midnight Oil by Asylum. And
Kind of disappointed on the burn on it though.
man, it
Uneven burn.
fought me the whole fucking. I don't think I'm gonna finish it just because, like going back to Dill, I was constantly lighting it. It didn't have a good drag on it. The taste was good.
I haven't had to touch this one once.
My problem is I like the smaller cigars. Like
Until
that
now.
being that
Spoke
being
too
such a
soon.
big cigar, that might be the reason for me, or it could
Well,
be
see,
just the way they wrapped
But what was
it.
the flavor?
The biggest.
It was good.
The flavor was
the
good.
flavor
though?
was good. If I could find it
So-
in a smaller
so-
gauge,
So then, what I would suggest is maybe pick up another one, but toss it in your humidor and let it rest for a month or two, and then hit it and see if it burns better.
right?
And if it
Because
doesn't, then
like
you
I
don't
was
buy
telling
it
like
again.
I was telling you with the factory smokes, I learned that if I smoked them straight out of the shop, like they would burn uneven, they'd go out quick, and
Right.
I'd fight them. But if I let them rest for about a month or two, like a lot of that went away, and it became a real enjoyable, pleasant smoke for a less than $3
Right.
stick.
I mean, it. Like I said, it was good. Like the flavors were there. It's not an anti, that's for damn sure. But if I could get a smaller gauge, I'd probably enjoy it a lot more. And like you said, let it sit for weeks to a month. It'd probably burn a lot better. But man, I fought it the whole fucking time to where I just set it down. I was done with it. I'm sure I could pick it up right now and there ain't a single amber on that damn thing. But it was good. I'd definitely smoke it again.
As long as you keep it lit.
As long as it'll fucking stay fired.
How about you, producer James? What did you think about that cognac?
The cognac.
Really
Cognac.
good. It trucked and it's spicy. So
I will say on the Tatiana line, the cognac is by far my favorite flavor.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
That is my favorite one on that line. So
I don't know, man. I like that cherry after it sat in my humidor for 3
Not
months.
on do cherries, so.
I do a cherry every time I can find a cherry.
I mean, I guess I'd try it. Quit
That's all
it.
you can do is try.
Yeah.
How
So,
about
I was gonna say, last but not least, how'd you like your bourbon infused?
he's for the audience. He's still kind of fresh to the cigar world. We're still working on him.
Yeah, he.
I told him now that I got him a little humidor for Christmas, what he needs to do is before he ships out, he needs to load that thing up with some sticks, and then
Yeah,
put it in the
let 'em
drawer
sit
and
till
let
you
them
get back.
sit for a full year. Because
You
when you
talk
come
about
back,
the flavor out of them when you get back.
because
Now
you're not
see-
gonna, he's not gonna be home wanting to go. Oh, I really
Yeah,
want to smoke that one. It's
this
gonna.
is my only boy, and my whole goal was smoke cigars with him, have beers with him, and the little fucker went off and got married. That doesn't mean I can't smoke cigars with him and drink beer with him, but he's not. He's
earlier.
Y'all
but he-
did
but he's-
both of that
But
today.
he's not at home now. He's got his own home, his own life. So it's get-togethers like this now that I drink with my son. I can smoke with my son, and this is something I've looked forward to because I've been in his life since he was 18 months old. So to watch him grow from the small kid he was to the man he is now, and being able to sit, we had a beer together out there at the fire. I've smoked a cigar with him. I mean, a lot of dads don't get to do that with their kid. A lot of kids don't get to do that with their dad.
Yeah.
It's just something. Not that I'm proud he's smoking and drinking. I mean, he's not an alcoholic. He's not. He doesn't smoke cigarettes. He's in the military. He stays healthy. He stays fit. But to be able to sit and do this, that's just a whole nother level of dadhood, fatherhood, whatever you want to call it.
He's going to be finding whatever country he's in's version of Uber delivery, and he needs to find some Cubans while he's over there.
Yeah, no shit.
But I mean, I smoked it almost all the way down. I will say, compared to the one that I smoked in the tree stand, I was not.
The Maker's Mark, baby.
I
Did you like this one better, or did you like the Maker's Mark?
It burned evenly.
Okay.
It was a little bit more of a dry smoke, but the one that I smoked, deer stand, I would choose it. I won't say it was a bad cigar.
I told you.
But it was a little bit.
I
That
told
Maker's Mark,
And
man.
now
you can't beat that one.
Unfortunately, we both didn't get to enjoy our sticks like we wanted to that night because the freaking cold front that blew in was like 40-mile-an-hour winds, and the wind chill was like 30 or below with those winds, and so it was a brutal like sitting out there smoking and trying to enjoy it. But
Really?
There was
I
no
don't think I've
enjoyment
ever
on
been
that
there
one.
that it's gotten that cold that quick.
oh yeah, we went to town that morning and it was almost 80, and by the time we got home it had dropped to the 50s.
I was
and
going to
then,
say, I remember on the game cams, anytime pictures would come across, I'd look at them.
More bundled
In the
up.
daytime, the daytime you guys were shorts, t-shirts, and as the day went on, up until that night, by that night you guys were freaking. You looked like you were in Michigan or something. I was like, what the hell's going
Definitely
on?
not robbing no meat market. I'll tell you that.
Definitely not robbing a
the
meat
temperature
market.
wasn't bad. If there was no wind, the temperature wasn't bad. It was in the 40s. But with that 40-mile-an-hour wind,
That was wet.
that was because I mean it was like 44 degrees and we were getting freezing rain.
Well, like, yeah, because
So-
when we woke up that morning, before we went into town, I remember driving the car into town, and I remember somebody mentioning in the back
It was
seat,
Caden.
he was like, "Oh, it's gonna freeze," and I'm like, 78 degrees outside, and it went down a degree, and I was like, "Oh, you're right, it's gonna freeze over." By the time we got back, it was 40-something degrees outside. It was sleeting all in the span of like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Sleeting outside.
Yeah.
Hell froze over.
And Caden is his 14-year-old son, who's our little meteorologist. I mean, this kid's he's smart as a tack, man. And that boy tells you it's going to come a tornado. You need to be looking up in the sky because you got a good chance of tornadoes.
Duck and cover. Duck and cover.
But yeah, so go ahead and rack us out, man.
But we'll go ahead and close the show out there. We went a little bit longer than our hour goal, but we did not hit 2 hours today. So
Lord
That's-
forbid.
we'll save that one for the next episode.
Yeah.
But I would like to say from all of us here at the HQ, I hope you have a happy New Year's if you're watching this tonight or tomorrow. And I hope 26 is going to be a better year for everybody.
Absolutely.
And we're going to start. Well, we have a whole new adventure this year. We started late the game in this podcast thing in November.
Yep.
And so this is a whole new thing going into 26.
Hopefully we
so,
can kick it in the nuts and take off.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. Saturdays is like now like I look forward to that day. That's like a highlight. You know, I always looked forward to Saturdays because we were always having our get-togethers, but now it's just another thing that just makes it even more of a I can't wait till Saturday thing. So
Right.
I hope you have a great New Year's, and we will catch you on the next episode.
Here's
2020. Oh, you had the same thought.
Here's the 26. Thank y'all for having me on.
2026. Love you. brother.
Thank you.
Always, brother. I'm glad you actually accepted the invite this time.
And don't
Peace.
drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Be safe.
And if you do, don't go far.
Yeah, keep it in the yard.
Yeah. Keep it in the yard. Crawl home.
Y'all take it easy.